Just a quick one. Life is full of ups and downs. Just follow the signs. Perhaps you're familiar with somewhat the bipolar tendency of this fluctuation of. There's two different modes. You're either optimistic, open-minded, expansive, hopeful, faithful, positive, open, learning. And then in contrast to that, on the other end of the spectrum would be shut down mode. Not that you necessarily have to relate to these, but it's an observation within myself at least of seeing how it just happened to me is like I'm on the grind, I'm executing on my vision, my goals, I'm orientated in a good direction, I'm grateful, hopeful and faithful, and I'm putting in the elbow grease, so to speak, and the hard work, etc., or just being mindful and content with the flow of reality and myself. And then you can crash. So it's like you're on it, and then slowly you just start to slip into a bad mood for 3 days. Or I've had it before where it's lasted literally months, and then that's chronic depression shit. And we don't want that. So it's about learning in a sense of staving away the negativity, but obviously yin and yang, you're in a dance of fluctuations of positive and negative. It's not just it's the rainy days that give us love for the sun, vice versa. But yeah, it's I don't know, I'll have to make a more in-depth talk about it, but tell me if you can relate. But it's almost like you just get attacked, it just seems to happen to you. I've been on it now for well over a year. I've had these fluctuations where it's half the time I'm on it, and then half the time I'm completely off it. Being on it is definitely the superior. When I had some heaven on earth awakening on mushrooms, I was you know that Billie Eilish song that goes, I had a dream, I got everything I wanted, not what you think, and if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare. When I realised heaven on earth, in terms of the ultimate love, the ultimate substance of reality is infinite love. It was I realised how perfect everything is, and how valid the most loving and optimistic faith is. But when you realise that truth, you almost want to go back to pretending that everything was shit. One of the quotes I said is everything is so perfect that I almost wish that it wasn't, because I had so much fun pretending that it wasn't. I said that while I was on 7 grams, and then I was on the heaven mode, and then I come down again into depression mode, and I was reflecting on it, didn't I say that heaven on earth, it wasn't everything I wanted? Although basically when you awaken in some ways, you go, wow, everything I want is mine. Every single thing you ever wanted will be yours, is when you realise there's nothing you require. I'm telling you the truth, I'm not a liar. That's a song by Mr. Dramatic called Retrospective. But yeah, anyway, I come down and I come back up again. I had another super heaven on earth awakening not long after, and I definitely concluded that it is superior to be in the kind of superior mode. Being positive, building, growing, feeling good about it, no doubt is the best way to be. So in a sense, I would like to share with you, how do we learn to stave away these kind of depression attacks? Because you could be on the personal development path and then just don't know, sometimes it can come from a few bad decisions. Maybe eating junk food. I always beat myself up about eating junk food a lot. So It's like you can eat some junk food and then you get sad about it, and then it makes you want to relieve the sadness with more pleasure, and then you just get trapped in this like, yeah, I think when I came off of the depression episode that lasted about 2-3 days, I said to myself yesterday, the key to coming off of the depression in terms of like, basically you've got to realise that everything's okay and you're just full of shit. It's like you just get wound up. All you need to do is take a breath and put your fucking phone down and look around and listen to the world for a second. Realise that everything's actually really okay in the present moment if you stop projecting into the future and shit about your fears or whatever the fuck. Just come off it. Come off the hang up, as Alan Watts would say. And just come to your senses and realise that you're chatting shit. Obviously, if you're severely ill, that's a bit of a different case, but at the same time, most of it's in your mind. But yeah, short video, but let me know what you think about that.